Hey everyone, this is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and on Tuesdays I come live or share a video to show you what's been going on in my craft room. What I've been working on throughout the week. This last Saturday and Thursday I had some classes where I used some of the products from Stampin' Up's July through December 2022 mini catalog and the annual catalog. It was a Christmas in July card making class, and I have been doing that card, showing cards from Christmas in July all month long. Good morning, Barbara. Thanks for popping in today. I also hope that after you've watched my video, you feel inspired to go into your craft room and create something fun, or that I help you get your mojo back, or just stamping is so good for the soul. So after you've watched, I hope that you feel good about getting in and trying something new and different. So good morning. I saw Brenda and Deb. Thanks for popping in. So I'm gonna get started. This is a redo of a card I made for class this weekend using the Christmas Lights stamp set, not so much the stamp set, but the Twinkling Lights Dies. And you know, when I buy things from the catalog, let me switch down while I chat. The shiny, glimmery things always catch my eye. So it's like, okay, I've got to use them. So the reason that I got this, hi Joan, thanks for popping in. It's a little dark in Arizona today just because it might, I don't know, it's cloudy. I don't know that it'll ever rain. But the shiny things, back to the stamping, shiny things catch my eye. And this is pieces from the Stampin' Up's 12 by 12 glimmer paper. We have a gold and an evening evergreen. Hello, Marilyn. Thanks for popping in. And then like a very vanilla. And I just love glimmer paper. And I wanted to find a way to use that for my holiday cards. And I also love the Lights Aglow 12 by 12 designer, 6 by 6 designer series paper that's in the July through December catalog too. Let me just show you a few of those sheets. Hi Pam, thanks for watching and sharing. I do appreciate it. North Carolina, awesome. So here are some of the sheets from that Lights Aglow. I think, again, the shiny and the glittery attracted me to this designer series paper. You'll see gold flecks in a lot of the different pieces. So, and everything coordinates in this suite. Hi, Chris. Hi, Kathy. Yes, glimmer paper. Ooh, glimmer paper. There's also some foil, and I saw, hi Christine, I saw some foil, like how come I haven't ordered that? So that's on my next order, so you'll probably be seeing that too. Oh, I already showed that one. And yes, the DSP is absolutely gorgeous. So I had to find a way to use that, and I used it on an Easel card. So I'll show you the Easel card we made first in class. Hi, Kathy Bloom. Thanks for watching. The Candy Cane stamp set was my first stamp set that I bought, and so we made the Easel card. It's kind of, the video doesn't show it real well. So it starts out flat, looks like a regular. Hi Teresa, thanks for popping in. And then you can stand it up just like so. And so I used the candy canes from the Sweetest Candy Canes stamp set, and then these candy canes were actually cut from the designer series paper itself. So I thought, well, I could make an Easel card with the products that I have on hand. I have a quick question for any of you who expert stampers out there who may have made an Easel card before. The question I received at class this week was, when you send that to someone who is a non-stamper, how do they know that it's an easel card, that they're supposed to stand it up like that. Someone was thinking, well, maybe you should send a note in it. I'm not sure, but I would love to hear what everybody else thinks about that. So again, my inspiration comes from the Christmas Lights stamp set and the coordinating Twinkling Lights Dies. There's a gorgeous snowflake, lots of other little snowflakes, and today I am going to be using the tree from that die cutting. This is the card. Well, good. I hope someone has an answer. So this is the card, the easel card I'm going to make today. So it starts out flat. There you can see my big piece of that gold glimmer paper. Just first, yes, it's just a gorgeous set. And then I have some of the snowflakes. There's my designer series paper from the Lights Aglow, and then the gold foil evening evergreen with a very vanilla thick cardstock base. So I'll give you the measurements and how it goes together. It's really, really easy peasy, way simpler than you would think. And then I'll show you some other cards, because I had to make more samples from the other pieces. Well, thank you, everyone. I think the glimmer paper and working with the great products is most important. Hey, Sue, thanks. All right, I'm gonna get my Stampin' Trimmer out so you can see the basics of this. I start with a 8.5 by 11 piece of the very vanilla cardstock. I am using the thick because I am using it as a base. I am going to cut it at 4 1/4 right down the middle. And then good morning, Sandy. Then we need to score it. So I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. That's what I love most about the Stampin' Up! Trimmer, is that the scorer and the blade are on the same track. Kathy, I put a note on the inside of card front, lift card front and rest against inside verse. Well, that's a great idea. That's what everyone was thinking about doing, to let everyone know it's an easel card. I haven't sent any out, so I don't know. Thank you so much for offering that. All right, so again, I have a 4 1/4 by 11. I've scored it at 5 1/2 and 2 3/4. So I can set the trimmer aside, I believe, for now. And then, hey, Julene, thanks for popping in. This is how I showed it in class. The card is with the 2 smaller pieces up here and the big piece down here. I'm just going to fold the card in half to start with. Then I'm going to open it up and I'm going to fold this little piece down. And there you have the beginnings of your easel card. Now all that's left for us to do is basically decorate it. So I'll just set that aside. I did take the Christmas tree. There's that die, and then it has the border around it. I did put an adhesive sheet on the back of that. I think you could also use glue. So I ran that through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I ended up with this beautiful piece of gold tree. Then I needed a little piece of snow. And I just used... this is part of the twinkling lights, but I decided to use it for snow, so I used that kind of vanilla-ish glimmer paper, ran it through, and now I'm just going to take my little scissor and trim around the border, and that will make my snow. Just trying to get all my little pieces together so I can get the card going. Then I have a very vanilla piece that I have cut with the seasonal labels dies, and you'll find those in Stampin' Up's annual catalog. And I have my evening evergreen. The sentiment I'm using Wishing you lots of love, joy, and happiness this Christmas season and always. I've got ink that up with Evening Evergreen. I need to practice, always got to practice on my grid paper just to make sure I have the right pressure and ink. And I will go ahead and put the sentiment right in the middle here of that. Thank you. I know it. I think the gold just makes it just gorgeous. I'm gonna wait to do the other stamping till we have more of that put together. Oh, the rest of the pieces include a piece of that designer series paper from Lights Aglow, and that measures 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. Gold foil. I know, it's a whole piece, but you could die cut another tree out of that. But today I'm just going to use the whole piece. I can hear collective gasps. This is 3 3/4 by 5. And then I have Evening Evergreen at 5 1/4 by 4. And it's just from here using the adhesive to put that together. That's the easy part, but like I say, it just goes together so easily that if you do it in little steps, everyone who attended class, this card went together really, really well. Actually, the candy cane one. And there are so many different patterns and things you can put on the front. All right. So there I have that. So we can put this card front on our card now. We're going to leave this part blank. That's going to be where our sentiment goes. This is going to be the easel. So what I tell everybody is to put your adhesive just in this little spot here. Don't make it go all the way to the edge. And you don't want to put the adhesive on the back of this, otherwise you run the risk of gluing your card shut, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to add some adhesive there. I'm going to fold the card, and it's almost like you're putting that card front on. So so you can see how we have that easel coming together just like that. And then we can add some of the other elements. With the glue dots, we'll put the little snow piece on that I made with that little piece of glimmer paper. It's super glittery. So, and the one thing about this glitter paper, hello, Teresa. Sometimes people worry that this glimmer paper doesn't shed. It does not. So you don't have glimmer all over your workspace. You just don't. Now I did put a little piece of adhesive on the back of that when I die cut it, thinking that maybe it would be hard to glue down, but I'm thinking that I could easily glue this down with some glue. So I'm just going to affix the tree right in the front. Oh my gosh, isn't that just gorgeous? Can you just see the glimmer in there? I love, 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 love glimmer. All right, and I'd also die cut some teeny little snowflakes that I'm going to add to the front, and I did put some adhesive on there too. So you'll get to see me struggle to take the little pieces off the glimmer. Maybe not. Gonna go way easy. There you go. So super fun. But my goal today was to use up some of that glimmer paper for sure. All right, let's work on the inside. Hi, Colleen. The inside, I have a little piece of the coordinating Lights Aglow Designer Series paper. You could use any other piece from that you like. So this measures 4 1/2 by 3/4, and I'm just going to go up 1 inch For that, I need to stick it down in the bottom corner. That's what this grid paper is. Just absolutely, it helps me get to align things and get things in the right spot. So if I'm going to move my grid paper, if I put this down in the corner and I know that I want the bottom of that sentiment, that design piece to be right at the 1 inch, I can make that happen by lining it up with the grid paper. I can make that happen easier. I can't say that it's gonna always happen 100% of the time, because sometimes crooked happens. All right. And then the key then is to use our Stampin' Dimensionals and pop that sentiment up so that the easel has something to rest on. So I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back of that sentiment that I've already stamped. Oh, I didn't say where that sentiment comes from, the candy cane stamp set. I mean, it's so fun to mix and match products if you have them, because everything just flows together. And this gives you a sentiment for the inside. It also gives you a little place where you can write some things. So essentially, there is our Easter card. So you open it up, and there you have it. But I do have the little snowflake stamp out. We could decorate the inside, and you could decorate the envelope if you wanted to. So my evening evergreen, again, I'm just going to be careful. I don't want to get any halos on that. Let me practice. I'll put one down in the corner, and just maybe one up here, and make it really festive. Okie dokie. So that tree, I think, needs a little something. I just think that's so super cute. We have Stampin' Up! Offers lots and lots of different jewels, and but I think a little pop of red is fun. So my favorite, the red rhinestone jewels, we'll just add one to the top of the tree to adorn our tree there. So that's quick and easy. The directions for this, the video and just some basic measurements will be on my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com. I'll also upload this to YouTube so you can watch it or watch the Facebook replay. So I did tell you that I got kind of crazy and made some more trees. I did not make these into easel cards, but I did use the trees. So I still used the Lights Aglow designer series paper, but here is that evening evergreen glimmer paper. We love, love, love. And then I used the very vanilla and the snow and snowflakes with a, oh, Kathy, never made an easel card before. And I haven't made very many too, but it's almost the same design as making those easel calendars. So could switch it in. And oh, look at all my red rhinestones there. There's one. So then, of course, you know, you've seen some trees with white trees all flocked. And so I used that very vanilla made some gold snow, some artistic license, that Lights Aglow, a designer series paper. And then one more. I used just the gold foil. I love gold foil too. Oh, I lost a snowflake. Well, I'll have to go cut another one and get that put on there. But I just got kind of crazy with all the different trees that you could make with their foil and the glimmer paper. I did want to show for, so we've been kind of showing the, well, thank you, Kathy, for popping in. Yes, you'll have to watch the replay and see how to make an easel card. That's the great thing about Facebook. You can always watch the replay. So as I showed you in the beginning, the dies also have the snowflake. So This is a other card we made in class. We heat embossed the snowflake in gold and then die cut it with the snowflake from that Twinkling Lights set, and then use the Wintry 3D embossing folder there. Just another fun fold with gold. You can see how crazy. And then this is the card that I made previously. So you can see how I'm loving the Christmas lights bundle, especially the die cuts, adding in some fun folds and some fun things to do to get started preparing your holiday cards. Never too early to start. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today, for spending a little bit of your Tuesday morning. I hope you're inspired to go into your craft room and do some of your own crafting. Have a great Tuesday, a great rest of the week and weekend. And remember, you can find me at KimPlaysWithPaper.com. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.